What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com, and we have a 2014 Honda Goldwing, top of the line with the airbags. This is a $1,300 Mustang seat. This piece. It's heated and everything. It's amazing. It's the greatest thing ever. Not the greatest thing ever, but it's pretty awesome. Guys, if this Honda Goldwing doesn't have it, you don't know what you're doing. It's got the navigation, it's got the airbags, it's got the comm system, it's got the radio, it's got the everything. Look down in there, it's gonna say, "Hello, Rick's Wing." You can program this to say like, "Hello, Sean's Wing." Oh my God, it's so smooth. Now I know I talk about bikes being smooth, and sometimes I talk about Harleys being smooth. That's being smooth compared to Harleys. Like the new Rushmore Harleys are really smooth compared to like what you're used to. When I talk about smooth compared to this, I'm talking like smooth compared to like a baby's bottom. I mean, this thing is just, this is Cadillac smooth, BMW smooth. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so smooth. I think it's an 1850 something cc bike, 6.6 gallon fuel tank. This thing really does have everything that you could get in a Goldwing. If you want to see more about it, check out the walk around video where we show all the little features and stuff like that. This is a test drive video where I get to ride this thing. Man, I'm pumped. So smooth. Way smoother than the 1500s or even the previous 1800s. I mean, you're breaking the law in like no time, 2 seconds. Watch this, I'm bigger than that Honda. I'm bigger than you, lady. So bigger, so much bigger than her. It's an awesome vent, which is great. It's got reverse, of course, you need reverse. Nothing about this bike. This bike actually feels lighter than the previous Goldwings. Man, this thing is fun. Shifting it's light. It's very precise and it's light. Unlike the Vulcan, which is precise, but it's like a hammer. You know, you hear like a chung, like a smashing a hammer on a mallet. You know what I mean? It's a little heavier. I don't mind it, but this is light and precise. Throttle is very, very smooth, very light. The brakes, it actually brakes really good for a big bike. Dragon foot. This thing just feels really, really light. I mean, it just wants to lay over. Man, I really like this bike. If you're doing a tour, if you're doing a big trip, this is the bike you got to do it on. It's got the nav. It's got buttons for the nav, like everywhere. Oh, I got something in my eyeball. Don't you hate that? It's got the comm systems. You can zoom in and out on the GPS map. Short bus. It always has power. Something unusual or interesting that a lot of people feel about the Goldwings is that they never went to a I gotta get this thing out of my eyeball. They never went to a 6-speed transmission. It's still all 5-speed transmissions, which a lot of people seem to have an issue with that. I don't see what the big deal is. I couldn't care less if it was a 2-speed transmission. If it's got the power and it's geared for it, what's the difference? I mean, this, you know, some people are like, oh, I want to ride it at you know, I want to be cruising at 2,000 RPMs. This has a 6,000 RPM red line. You want to be cruising a little closer to 3,000. You know, it's like when you're on a sport bike. When you're on a sport bike, you cruise at 6,000 because the red line's at 15,000. You know, what's the difference? The cool thing about this thing is it's a quiet bike. It's just you and the road, and your wife on the back telling you she has to go to the bathroom. There's a feature on here where you could probably mute the comm system and then turn the radio up. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. You were punching me. I didn't even notice. Oh man. Yeah, this thing is nimble. This is a fun bike. A lot of people think that, oh, Goldwings are old man bikes. Nah. Goldwings are real man bikes. '60 in second gear. Loving. I could be a Goldwing guy. I could totally be a Goldwing guy. I told my wife the other day, I'm like, if we're gonna take a big trip, we're hopping on a Goldwing. Now I might do it on an older Goldwing just for, you know what I mean, just to be classic, but if I could do it on something like this, oh man, that'd be awesome. That'd be a lot of fun. You're just gonna have fun just playing with all the buttons. Look at all these buttons. And I'm very comfortable the way the Goldwing sits. I think that's one of the most comfortable stances on a motorcycle. Alright guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe. And if you like the bike, it's here. Come buy it. My number will be below. Check out Srkcycles.com to see more information about it. And check out the walk around video. Thanks guys. Oh, and remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.